Hi traders, Strange Effects here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm glad I could record this video, and I'm actually excited, guys. I'm excited to record this video at this time of the day. I usually do my videos like weekend and post them on Mondays or so, but I'm actually excited to like have time to record, and I just want to commit myself into posting regular content on YouTube. It's gonna be helpful to other people and so on. So yeah, guys. Before we get to the to today's video, I just want to talk about what we do on our mentorship and what's our mentorship is all about, guys. It's all about actually leveraging. So that's what we teach. We teach leveraging, guys, and by leveraging I mean following the trends, taking up trades as the trend or as the market trends, right? That's what we actually do. That's all we actually do. We find a good entry, we enter, and then from there we're gonna be trending with the market as the market goes to that direction. If it's going down to the down, if it's going to the bearish or moving downwards, we're gonna be like selling as the market is moving to the downside. And if the market will be like trending to the upside, we would be buying as the market trends, right? Like this. This is exactly how we trade, guys. This is exactly how we trade. So guys, I just wanted to show you this. Look at this. They flip just 900 to like a 4K in a short period of time. This is a 15 minutes chat, obviously 15 minutes chat, and you can see so that's what we do, guys. That's what we do. If you can see, this is a 5 minutes chat, and obviously these guys are leveraging, right? Even though they missed some leveraging areas here and there, so but this is what they are doing. So guys, without further ado, let us get into today's video, today's lesson, guys. Let us get to today's lesson. And again, guys, we have a regular mentorship and private mentorship, which is a regular mentorship is $150, and a private mentorship is $280. On the private mentorship, what we do is we also help you make your first 100K, right? We all help you make your first 100K. But with the mentorship, everything is simple, because like what we do is we have a pre-recorded videos that you would watch, and pre-recorded videos that you would watch, and so on, right? And then you're gonna ask for, or you request like Zoom sessions, one-on-one Zoom sessions, and we do have group sessions. And then same thing with the private mentorship, just that you will have unlimited or at least up to 4 one-on-one per week. And then the next other thing is that we're gonna help you make your first 100K. So guys, before we continue, I forget, let us just continue, guys. Let us just continue on today's content, guys. I want to talk about support and resistance. Obviously, I think you can see my chart. My chart is actually like not the way it usually is, right? I changed it into these colors. So the reason is my psychology, right? Sometimes when I when it's black and it's that way, I am able to utilize my strategy properly. But when it comes to these other colors, what happened is I then think of the other strategies that I learned on or while I was looking at the chart like this, right? So sometimes you see this is what happens if like you're gonna learn smart money, and you know the smart money guys, their chart is usually like this. So when it goes when you see these colors, what you're gonna remember, what your brain is gonna do is it's gonna like think of smart money concepts and all these things. But if you keep your chart as mine was, right? That's how I learned Falcon and all the other strategies, right? So that's what happens, and that's how I learned even the MMC footprint with a black background, right? So guys, let us continue, guys. So I want to teach about like support and resistance, the real mechanics behind the support and resistance theory, guys. So I know that a lot of people, they no longer like in fact, because of what has happened, like the smart money traders coming in and saying a support and resistance no longer works, you're gonna be liquidated, you're gonna be liquidity. And the ones who used to trade support and resistance, they're now afraid, because they're being told now if you trade a support and resistance, you'll be liquidity and so on. So they don't realize the idea or the concept, the real concept behind all these things, guys. So today I just want to give you a tip on this, and I hope it's going to be helpful. So other people, they ask me, how is it that you leverage and you're not taken out while leveraging, or how do you actually leverage? Guys, to tell you the truth, when we leverage, we use what we call leveraging lines. I teach how to draw leveraging lines on the course. In fact, I will give you a tip. We use like the failed order blocks. We use failed order blocks like this one. This one here, this black one is a failed order block, right? We use it, and once you see that, okay, we just mark the opening. Once you see the market coming there, you then look for hidden divergence, and then if there is hidden divergence between a high that is above this order block or this line, you know that, okay, obviously it's gonna go down here. So guys, you heard me say we use order blocks, right? You see that this is an order block, right? This is an order block that I used, but in reality, even though I marked an order block, an opening of an order block, this is still support and resistance. This is what I'm gonna talk about today. So support and resistance, guys, it is not just you throwing an area. Maybe because like a lot of people have taught support and resistance in a way that once you see a high like this high here, you can throw a zone from this high like this, and this is gonna be maybe your support, your next support, right? Maybe this is what you have been taught, and because you saw the market like retesting and going higher from here, you would actually think that, okay, this is the support that works. And when the market comes back to this area here, you would find that it doesn't respect. You are obviously liquidated. So because of this, the smart money guys have like gave out a claim that support and resistance no longer works because of something, the market has changed or some other things. That's not the case, guys. So I'm gonna show you how support and resistance is actually the same thing with order blocks, right? I'm gonna show you a tip. So guys, let us get into the video. I'm on the daily time frame, obviously, because that's where you would wanna catch your support and resistance. So what you're gonna do, guys, is you're gonna look for the support. You're gonna look for the order blocks, either the order blocks that they say it broke a high, or the order block it broke a structure, I mean, or the order block that that actually is like in your demand or supply zone, right? You're gonna look only for those order blocks, right, guys? You're gonna look for those order blocks, and then you're gonna see what happens, right? So here, or actually the order blocks that are tested, right? Every order block that was tested, it's an order block. You can mark it even as your support and resistance, right? So here, let me do this. Let me show you. So here you can see this is an order block based on order blocks theory. This is an order block. Okay, this one first. This one here, actually. This one. Okay, this one here. First, this one is an order block here. Even this one is an order block. I'll show you why. This one is an order block here again. This one here is an order block, right? This one here is an order block, right? Last one came out, retested. It's an order block. So so with that said, guys, you have marked the order blocks, right? We have marked the order blocks. We have actually marked the order blocks. So we have marked only, because I'm on the daily time frame, right? I've marked the order blocks. But guys, this is the thing that you need to understand. So with the smart money guys, what they say is these order blocks or these retesties here, these areas, they only held because of the order blocks, right? They only held because of the order blocks, these areas. But that's not even the case. I can attest that's not even the case. If you can get to the smaller time frame, or if I can, let me delete this so that I can show you something, guys. If I can do something like this, if I can extend the lines here, and move and put a horizontal line in this area here, where I marked the order blocks, in this area here where I marked the order blocks here and here. So if now these areas only held because, if these areas only held because of the order blocks, or some some sort, because they say when they claim about order blocks, they say there are orders there and all the likes, right? I'm not against smart money traders. I do trade smart money. I do know smart money. I learned it, but I just want to point out some things, guys. So if again this market moving from here was based on these order blocks, it means that we shouldn't have any testes or any respect or anything that the market shouldn't respect for like before shouldn't respect anything from a previous move, meaning anything from before the order block was created, it shouldn't be like respected. So let us inspect this and go this way, right? So if you can see this order block here, it was respected again here before the order block was created, right? Here it was tested, right? Again, this one here, it had a lot of tests here, right, guys? A lot of tests here. So meaning this order block had other tests here, right? So again, here, this one, the one at the top, you can see it had this retest here, right? Here, sorry. So you can see that, okay, even though it is true that, okay, the order blocks they work or some sort, but the thing is, order blocks and support and resistance, they are almost similar. They happen at the same area, right? They happen at the same area, because here an order block, what actually happens, right? An order block, what we call an order block, actually the red order block, is the one that pokes above or below the support and resistance, right? So once something like that happens, it becomes the block that you can use, right? So for example, if the market moves like this, if you have two areas like this, right? If you're gonna have two areas like this, and you see the market moving to the upside, right? You see the market moving to the upside like this, and then it gets to your supposedly order blocks or support and resistance, and then from there it pokes the second sticks that pokes above. Then from here, it does something like this, right? Most of the time they would say, okay, there is an order block here that took out liquidity, but at the same time, guys, it's not just an order block that it's respecting, it is the area. It just like gave a fake out here, or whatever you want to call it, right? That's it, guys. It just gave a fake out. So it's not like support and resistance doesn't work, now order blocks works. It's just that we have a lot of information that now talks more about order blocks, not support and resistance, right? So guys, I want to let us go to the smaller time frame so that I can elaborate a little bit about this, right? So these are the areas that they say they don't work. These are the support and resistance. Remember, we marked an order block from previous, right? From previously. So again, let me check again. Let me check from here. You know, we have order blocks, we have breakup blocks, all those blocks, right? So here I can see this is a mitigation block here. This is a mitigation block here. Remember, if you know about smart money, I've learned smart money. Mitigation block is it failed, like it's a failed order block. This order block here should have broken this high, but it was broken, right? It was like violated, meaning it didn't hold, it didn't play its role, right? It didn't play its role. So it becomes a mitigation block. So again, what we do, for us, it's a leveraging area. We mark, because we know support and resistance, how support and resistance work. So we mark the opening like this, right? We mark the opening of it. If it's double like this, you can even place it here, right? So we know that, okay, from here we then look for hidden divergence, right? But again, if I can place a line, a horizontal line here, a vertical line whatsoever, if I place it here, you will find out that, okay, even here it respected. And if you can go back, let me go to the daily time frame to check if there is any other place that it respected, you would find out that there are a lot of areas or other places that this line respected right here, right? You can see, like I said, this is what they call an order block here, but the market, even though it's coming to an order block supposedly, but it's also respecting the support and resistance. Like here, you can see this, it's respecting this area here. you can see in order block, but again it's a support and resistance. But let us go here again. You can see how the market respected the area again here. If you go to the smaller time frame, you will see this thing respected again here and again here. So this is this order block theory is as same as support and resistance. So instead of drawing an order block like some sort of like this, you want the order block draw maybe a line like this, a small line, or maybe horizontal array like this, and say, okay, this is an order block. You want to buy here, and if it fails, you are looking for another order block here. Instead of doing that, you can actually draw this as a support and resistance. You can draw it as a support and resistance, whether an area or a line like this. Put it on the opening, and when it's on the opening, you know that, okay, as soon as the market touches this, you know it's support and resistance, you're gonna sell, right? From there, if you go to the smaller time frame, you're gonna then enter based on your entry technique, right? You can enter based on your entry technique. Let me show you. So here, guys, excuse me, so here you can enter based on your entry technique, right? If you are a Falcon trader or whatsoever, you can see this now is like a rising wedge here. You can enter on the third touch of it right here. You can enter on 1, 2, third touch of it. You can enter, it's a critical area, you can enter on it. And for if you are using our strategy, this move alone is enough for you to catch a trend on the smaller time frame. A 5-minute time frame, this is a huge trend that you can catch, and it can give you a lot of money. Again, okay, let me show you, because you will say that, oh, strange, what strange. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right, let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, even okay, let me show you with what I've already here. The market was moving impulsively, but again, you would have entered and you would have leveraged on these areas, right? I want to show you how we leverage, but again, guys, you know, we leverage. Okay, we leverage based on the same concept that we just gave you. We look for the for these areas here, these ones, right? They were retested, and then once they are broken, we leverage at this point. Same thing here, it was retested here, it was broken, we leverage at this point. Once the market comes back, comes back, we leverage again. We want to see a retest in this area here, we leverage. Unfortunately, it didn't retest properly until it like went down, but you can see how it respected these areas, right? The leveraging areas that we draw. So, but this move would have been completed, because if you are a Falcon trader, you know it has to come to the 90% rule here. So this is how, guys, you can this is what you can do to change your game, right? Use support and resistance based on this. Do not be like because like, you know how these how, like they say, like once an order block is like tested once, it won't come back again to it. Once it does this, it won't do this to it. But I've shown you in this video, I've shown you that, okay, all these areas, even though they can be tested once, they will be tested again and again, right? Because it's not just an order block, guys. It's not just an order block, it's a support and resistance. Here, this OB, it was tested here, it was tested here, and it was tested here, right? So trading traders, they will say they want 3 touches. They will say 1, 2, 3rd touch, they sell, right? That's what they do, right? And here you can also do the same thing, right? You can also do the same thing as long as you catch a trend, as long as you catch in like the as long as you catch the trade, right, or the trend, guys, right? Because here, remember, I'm on the daily time frame. If you go to the 1 hour time frame, this is a trend on its own. It's the market have been moving like this for a longer time. See, it moved like this, went down, went up, went down, went up, went down, went up, went down. So this is what you can do, guys, right? So thank you so much for actually like watching this video, and I hope guys that I hope that you had you learned a lot from this, guys. I hope you learned a lot from this, and I promise that on the next video I'll teach a little bit about leveraging, right? Even though I hinted on it here, but I'll teach a little bit about leveraging so that you can you can see how we do it. Thank you so much, guys. Have a nice trading week, guys.